Yo, 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 yo. It is update day, my peoples. We've got stuff to go over. Devblog is already out. We're going to be going over that in just a second. I just need to, oh, you guys just heard me level up. What up, everybody? What up? Hamster was good. Vep, what's up? Adam, what's up? Danielle, what's up? Gamerjack, what's up? Agent, Flu, Azure, what's up, guys? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Today's update day. I've gone over already some of the devblog. I haven't gone over all of it, but I've gone over a little bit of it. I don't really feel like we get too much information out of the devblog. But we're still gonna go over it. What is it, like 20 more minutes till the update? I'm gonna switch screens here in a second. Hold on. You guys are probably gonna see a black screen. It'll start up. Give me a second. All right. Trying to pull up all this stuff. Your vid helps so much. I'm glad I could help out, man. Shout out to everybody in the community that constantly contributes. Oh, they uploaded it? Perfect, 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 perfect. Take a look over here. They sure did. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Hold on a second. Pause this over here. We're gonna switch over to this screen.
Everybody, my name is Josh, also known as Coilus, and today I'm showcasing the brand new update that's going live in my restaurant today.
Let's see what's going on here, man.
To explore. First
okay, already off the start, look at the right side. There's ranks in the game now. Is that what that is? I see amateur.
Big old shop, and let's get right into it. So I think it's about time that we go inside this brand new shop and check it out and look at it. So you'll see a couple old items from the old updates.
Okay, Josh, you're a little behind, bud.
Which is my personal favorite, the disguise. You grab it and then you go to full
shop is definitely not new.
That players will recognize, but there's also a couple new items that I'm going to be showing you here in a second. But let's keep going through this place because it's absolutely crazy. And of course, we have the daily deals. They're still here. Don't worry. They're not going anywhere. But there's a brand new section called customers. And if we come over here,
yeah, Colin, I'm noticing that. I guess he's trying to like mix in last week's update.
Thieves that go with their customers. So you can see you have the pirate table. You can see the little pirate alien, the corrupted royal
okay, we don't really care about that.
You have much more options with the themes in this exclusive.
Okay, we don't care about that.
Above your level, and as you can see, I said it's
okay. There we go.
Shop or just a regular shop in general. But going based off the new shop, there is a brand new prestige system that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. So if we go and look on the right-hand side, you will see that there is a new bar. Well, actually, two new bars. But for right now, we're gonna
be nice if it wasn't cut off.
Rank that is right above your level, and as you can see, it says amateur. But when this update comes out, it actually will say rookie, and then you'll go to amateur. But if we go in and look on the bottom, we also have this prestige button that is going to coexist with this brand new verbal rank. So if we go down to the prestige button, you will see that there's a brand new prestige menu coming.
Serve 50,000 customers. Okay, that's not at all what I expected the prestige system to be like. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I kind of like it.
to My Restaurant. So ignore this. This is gonna say rookie, like I said before, and this one will say amateur. But in order to rank up, you have to serve 50,000 customers to unlock all of these brand new items, including brand new recipes. And these brand new recipes will be making you a lot more money at your restaurant. And you can see that there's actual models, names, and pictures for each of these brand new recipes. And this is actually kind of making me a little bit hungry, I'm not gonna lie. But also with that, you can see that you get a bunch of new different stoves for ranking up, and also
Okay, but like, let's think about it for a second, right? All right, so we know based off of the leaks that there's probably going to be 3 prestiges. That could be wrong, but we know based off of the pictures that there was new recipes all the way up to 3rd prestige. So if it's served 50,000 the first time, 100,000 the second time, and 150,000 the third time, then prestige is going to be kind of crazy. 50,000 is a lot of customer. I'm not gonna lie. That's quite a bit. But I don't know. This is interesting.
Getting 50,000 customers. But also coming with this brand new prestige system, like I said before, if we look on the right-hand side, you can see that there's a brand new gem tab, which is the brand new exclusive currency coming to My Restaurant.
That's going to be huge.
Now, if we go over to the bottom in the exclusive shop, you can see that we have a brand new section to purchase gems.
Yes.
But don't worry,
good old
that's not the
Robux.
only way to get them. There's a bunch of different ways you could get them. So you actually achieve these gems by ranking
Level up, yeah.
hitting your goals, and leveling up. And you're probably wondering, well, Josh, what do I do with this brand new currency? What's the
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. There's no more levels. Hello? Am I tripping? Guys, chat? There's no more levels. There is? Where? Prestige, floor, cash. I'm tripping. I see it. I'm blind. Okay, ignore me.
So this currency is actually tradable, so you'll be able to use it to purchase items that you want over inside the trading plaza. So you won't have to do items for items anymore. You'll actually be able to use a currency to purchase the
Free pass in chat to call me stupid. By all means, go for it.
Items you want. And also with this brand new currency, if we go back to the prestige menu, a couple of these items actually say they're being sold for cash, which may be true, but the majority of these brand new items are actually going to be purchased with gems. But don't worry, gems are pretty easy to get in this game, so don't worry about it too much. But I think it's cool that My Restaurant is introducing a brand new currency, or an economy currency, into the game, because they did just add trading, and trading was a little bit kind of bleh without a currency to purchase things with. So this is an
Yo, are we just gonna like ignore the fact that Jamien is standing right there, but he's not in the game? Why is it just a casual model of Jamien in the game?
For all the My Restaurant traders out there to make your experience a little bit more easy. But that's not it for this update. I actually, unfortunately, at the time of this recording, there are 2 new items inside the shop that I won't be able to show you guys at this moment, because you'll see why here in a second. But here's a picture of them now, and you can see that one is a trophy and one is like a whale statue, but they're actually called the level 999 trophy and the whale trophy, and these are 2 brand new furniture coming to My Restaurant. Now the level 999 trophy, of course, is gonna catch some eyes, because you can achieve it and purchase it once you hit level 999.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Trophy,
I'm so glad you told me.
Is a brand new luxurious and exclusive addition to your restaurant that will make your customers feel like royalty. But unfortunately,
Imagine getting the 999 trophy when you're level 998.
This item's gonna come with a very, very, very big price tag. So, Lucas told me to start saving now. Save your gems, save all of them. Don't spend them. Or your cash. Sorry,
Let Josh be Josh. I love Josh. I love him. I'm not gonna lie.
Save your cash. And there were a couple other updates that the developers did that were pretty minimal, like UI updates and bug fixes. And if you guys want the full description of everything that was completed, I'm gonna leave the dev blog link below, like always. And that's
Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna pull up the dev blog here. We're gonna go over some stuff, even though we pretty much went over everything. I'm looking over here at the dev blog now, and for the most part, he did cover everything. Let me see if there's anything else I can throw in. There's really nothing else to kind of throw in. The exact description of the trophy says, introducing 2 new rare decor items to My Restaurant: the whale and the level 999 trophy. The all-new whale item, a luxurious and exclusive addition to your restaurant that will make your customers feel like royalty. However, this item comes with a hefty price tag, so start saving up now. I'm going to call it now, and that's probably going to be worth somewhere in like the 100 bill, 500 bill kind of ballpark range. It's going to be something like extremely ridiculous. I have a feeling that's what that's going to be. I know a lot of us won't be able to afford it, but I feel like that's their way of kind of cleaning up the cash that's sort of all around. For our most skilled chefs, we have a level 999 trophy awarded to any player who prestiges with level 999. It is a true testament to your culinary proness. Now, what's interesting about this is that it says awarded to any player who prestiges with level 999. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be level 999 on the first prestige, if I'm understanding that correctly. But yeah, aside from that, nothing else was really said in the dev blog. For changes, it says general bug fixes and optimization, UI improvements, and map improvements. So nothing really to go over too crazy in the dev blog. Yes, 10 minutes left, I think. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Where's my phone? Let me see. What did you guys say while I was looking away? We have a new level 900. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what's in the dev blog, word for word. Update is not out yet, so you cannot find it for Nicholas. You can barely hear his voice. I probably did you a favor. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was super out of pocket. I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry. I will make sure to put the volume up higher next time. Carbon, what is level 999? Your level. If you notice over here on the right, I'm level 638. If I was level 999 and I prestiged, I would receive the trophy, the level 999 trophy. What's up, Happy? I'm doing good, man. How are you? What's up, Dark? Carbon, 5K more subs at 200K. I know, insane, man. It's actually insane. Bailey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep up with everything that's going on right now, especially over in my Discord. Thank you guys to those of you that have... Oh, I just got a DM from the dev. All right, so I was just told to let you guys know that there will be more prestiges in the future. So something you guys should keep in mind. There will be more prestiges in the future. So the prestiges that come with this update will not be the end. There will be many more. What are gems for? Gems are going to be the way that you kind of trade. So one of the biggest issues right now with trading in the game is the fact that, how can I give you a good example? Myself, right? I have corrupted royal tables and royal chairs. I also have, royal tables and royal chairs. But obviously you as a new player, you have absolutely nothing that I could possibly want, right? So the way that the trade is set up right now, it's trading item for item. So if you weren't around when limiteds were available, then technically you don't have anything that I need. So I'm not going to trade you 50,000 cheap chairs for one royal table. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense, right? So that's where gems are going to come into kind of like effect. You know, if you have a certain amount of gems, let's say royal tables within the next couple of days will be worth 100,000 gems. That's just an example. That means that now, as a new player, you can go into the trading plaza, offer somebody 100,000 gems, and they'll be able to give you something that, you know, you need and something that they will need potentially in the future, because we don't exactly know what gems are going to be for right now. So yeah, it's basically a trading currency, in other words. What do you have to do to prestige? We just saw that in order to hit prestige 1, you will need to serve 50,000 customers. So it looks like prestiges are going to be customer served based, which is interesting. I don't know if every single prestige is going to be like that, but we know that the first prestige is serve 50,000 customers. So however long it took you guys to do the Chef Cat event, reduce that by 50%. Yes, 5 minutes left until the update, guys. 5 minutes left. Do the customers you already have count? Chances are no. That's probably not how it's going to work. Very similar to the event. It'll probably be from the moment that the update drops. But don't take my word for that. I have no idea. It's very possible that maybe those of us that have, like me, for example, I have 3.8 million. Maybe I'm able to automatically go ahead and prestige to the very end, but I don't know. Is gems pay to win only? No, you will get gems from leveling up. You'll get gems from prestiging and a couple of other ways. Let me give you the exact. We are excited to announce the long-awaited trading currency for My Restaurant Gems. Collect gems by completing goals, leveling up, and prestiging your restaurant. So they are not pay to win. I mean, you could spend Robux if you want some gems. Okay, you can, but it's not completely pay to win. Carbo, when you prestige with your furniture on other floors, like floor 10, will it be removed? Chances are it'll probably be thrown back into your inventory. Very similar to like when you hit on here, you hit clear floor. Very similar. It'll probably just throw everything right back into your inventory. When face reveal, I did a face reveal at 30,000 subscribers. So if you want, go onto YouTube and type in Carbonmeister face reveal. You'll see a video with my thumbnail. The thumbnail I think for that video is my PC chair, if I'm not mistaken. No, update is not out yet. 3 more minutes, technically. Let me see. Well, it says the game updated 23 minutes ago. That can't be possible because I joined the game less than 23 minutes ago. So, yes, 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the update, guys. 3 minutes. Excuse me, when will the update come? It is in 2 minutes now. Yo, child, what's good? What else is new besides prestige? There's going to be a bunch of new prestige recipes that will make you a lot more money. There's going to be the new whale furniture that people with a lot of money will be able to buy. The level 99 trophy, the level 999 trophy. There's going to be the new appliances. So you're going to be able to get bronze, silver, as well as gold appliances. There's quite a bit of new stuff. I'll let you guys know as soon as the update goes live. I'm keeping track of keeping track of the front page. Who just pinged me? Oh, I pinged myself. Yo, guys, by the way, those of you that are just joining the stream and maybe you've never been to one of my streams before and you just started playing My Restaurant, if you join discord.gg or type in /exclamation point or / what am I saying, dude? Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been awake since 6 in the morning. Okay. Type in ! Discord and it will give you a link to my Discord. Inside of there, we post leaks all week long until the day of the update. So if you want to keep up to date with them, join the Discord. And yeah, that was a major fail. All right, let's see. All right, update should be out. The game just updated. I'm gonna jump into my VIP server. Update should be out. Game just updated literally 30 seconds ago. Let's see. Is it out? It is not out. Okay, so never mind. False alarm. The game did update, but it's not out yet. 28 seconds ago, the game updated. Should be restarting. I mean, it should be reaching out in a second. $10 bill for the whale. Kind of insane. All right, let me rejoin. 1 second. That's actually really cheap. A lot cheaper than I expected for the whale. I kind of expected it to be like $100 bill. Prestige. It's officially out, guys. It's officially out. There it is right there. No pop-up today, which is interesting. I think that this is going to be reset again. I think the game is going to be reset again. What is going on? Why is my computer doing that? Hello? One second, guys. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? Hello? Did my computer just like break? I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea what was going on there. Anyways, so the update is here. I have a really strong feeling they're going to reset the servers. I don't think that this is supposed to say amateur. I'm pretty sure that that is supposed to say rookie, but I could be wrong. Either way, these are some of the details that we did not see. So if I go ahead and prestige right now, you're looking at 135k gems. Gems earned rate a times 1.35 times. Customer spawn rate will increase to a times 1.05. Special customer spawn rate times 1.05. And then we get the new appliances as well as the brand new recipes. Nice. They already reset. This is nice. Okay. All right, let's take a look. I have to go inside to open up the shop. Let's take a look here. So these are locked right now. So we're looking at, ooh, okay. So we're looking at 800,000 cash for the bronze dishwasher, 1.5 million for the silver dishwasher, and 160,000 gems for the gold dishwasher. That is interesting. Okay, okay, okay. So there we go. Now we have an answer for what the gems are for. 10 bill is kind of insane. That would take all my money. I'm definitely not doing that. 10 bill, bro? That's crazy. So yeah, basically now we just have to serve the customers, the 50,000 customers, and we can go ahead and prestige. That's interesting though, because technically I'm not able to purchase, even with one prestige, I'm not able to purchase well, not really actually. Full gold cleaning glory, cleans with special gold powers. Fastest at rookie prestige. Huh. I'm not exactly understanding. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not understanding at all. Like, I'm not understanding how the dishwashers and stove work. Because if I prestige and I get that amount and I'm earning at a specific rate, then technically I'd be able to purchase the gold dishwasher. But what exactly does... I don't know. I'm confused. Did Roblox go down? Not that I know of, no. Is it possible to lose all your levels and your staff after going to rookie? Yes. Once you prestige, you will lose all of your staff, all of your floors, as well as all of your levels. That is exactly what will happen. Mind alive for a second there. I thought I could buy prestiges with Robux. I was about to buy all my prestiges. Content, brother. Content. Epic Nation coming in with the big supporter. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Nah, for real? Hold on. Somebody just said that Pro Plaza was changed. It's 100,000 served customers now. Well, they changed the sign. The sign is no longer blue. Yeah, it requires 100K customers served. I kind of like that more. I feel like I like that more, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it could have been a little bit higher. Where's my beard? Hello? Why is my beard missing? Yo, Jamian is still here. Oh. Bro, Jamian is still here. take a look over here. If where is it? It's under manage, I think. Recipes. Okay. Okay, wait. I need a message to dev. I'm confused now. I'm actually confused. I said I'm gonna message the dev, and Lucas messaged me, and he goes, "Message the dev." He messaged me before I could message him. Hold on. I'm asking him a question because I'm a little confused. But once I get this answered, then I'll understand a lot more. Did you buy the whale? No, I didn't buy the whale because it would literally take all my money. So I'm not buying the whale, at least not right now. Maybe once I get a more general understanding of everything, then I'll go ahead and probably get my hands on it. 250,000 gems, 6,000 Robux. Did I do it, guys? I want to get to the actual prestige before I even do that. It's so funny, like, seeing people's reactions. It's really funny to like updates, because when the game pushes out an update for like new players, all of the end game players are like, dude, this sucks, terrible update, update. And then when they do things for end game players, it's like terrible, like, I hate it, this game is bad because I'm a new player and I can't do anything. And this is literally an update for like everybody, because once you serve the 50,000 customers, which doesn't really take that long, and I can proudly say that because I have a completely free-to-play account that has 0 game passes and had 0 furniture and had 0 money, and it took me 2 days to serve 100,000 customers. So it really isn't that bad. We now have something to actually do. Oh my God. Wait, why is my customer flow so bad right now? Like, it's actually terrible. Is it because I'm in a public server? Or did I break something and not realize it? Well, first of all, I need to change my layout completely. Because if I remember correctly, I don't think this is like the best for customers. Check recipes. I was just in there. Which is like, this is the reason why I am confused right now, because I'll say it in a second, but hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm reading something. Okay. Okay, I kind of understand now, Lucas. I kind of understand now. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, so to give you guys the best breakdown that I can, this is how the entire prestige system kind of works right now. So obviously, we know that you have to serve 50,000 customers in order to get to the rookie prestige, which is considered prestige 1. This is like I mentioned before, also there will be more prestiges added in future updates, but this is kind of like, I'm sure Lucas will correct me, but basically what's going on, right, is once you prestige, you'll be able to obviously go ahead and get the new recipes, right? So once you get to level 100, you will have the brand new, technically best recipe, which will be grilled octopus at $413 a plate. Now, my kind of confusion that I had, which I know I wasn't really saying much I was kind of just trying to get the answer before I said anything. But my confusion is why would I purchase these if they don't really technically explain how much better they are? But it turns out that these recipes are actually a lot harder to cook. So if we were to go ahead and unlock, let's say, the level 1 prestige 1 recipe and try to cook it on the luxury stoves and the luxury dishwashers, it'll take a lot longer because it's a better version, right? It's like a better tier recipe. So that's the reason why you need the prestige appliances. I think I got that right. Lucas will correct me if I didn't. This is interesting. Lucas, next message to you. Carbon, you explained it all horribly. Lucas is going to go into my Discord and be like, all right, guys, listen, Carbon's an idiot. Ignore everything he's saying. This is what's actually going on. How to get more wishing wells? You can't. You can't get more wishing wells. You can only have one. If you're talking about haunted wells, like the ones that I have here, you can trade people for them. That's pretty much it. This was an item that was released for the 2021 Halloween event. I think it was a 2021 Halloween event. And you were able to buy however many you want, but you can no longer do that. Where's the huge? I'm so sorry that you fell for all of those clickbait videos that other YouTubers do. There never was a huge. I don't know where people got that from. Did they cost Robux? No, they didn't. I think they cost like 10,000 or 15,000 cash each. It could be. I could be wrong there. Could have been a little bit more. I can actually tell you right now. It's on the My Restaurant wiki. Shout out to YJ. The haunted wells were 66 mil. Sorry. They were 66 mil. No, actually, they weren't 66 mil. That was the second time that they were released. The haunted well was a limited item that originally cost 66 mil cash and was introduced in the 8th wave of limited items, or the second part of the 2020 Halloween update. In 2022, the price was 4.2 mil cash before being increased to 14 mil cash after a few hours. So that's how. The whale is inside of the shop. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see it right here. 10 bill for the whale. Me just waiting for the Carbon stream to start. All right. I'm going to keep answering all of your questions now. Give me a second. Okay, Lucas says I explained it correctly. So we're good. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. What does the whale do? The whale does the craziest thing ever. You want to hear? It does nothing. It's just a whale. Like, you can just place it down in your restaurant and have a nice whale. That's what it does. But you can flex that you just spent 10 bill on a whale. How about that one, huh? In all seriousness, the whale is very similar to let me show you guys. I have them all down on the first floor, don't I? I do. The whale is basically another one of these. Another one of these statues, or like, here's another good example. The whale is kind of similar to like this item, the market crash, you know, a rare item that can only be obtained now by either trading or, you know, just trading, really. Trading or potentially having David give you one. What does Jamian Chi do? Jamian is the person, one of the developers that does the models for My Restaurant and Pet Simulator X. So that's the reason why his NPC is in the map. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but if you guys want to, if you would like to take your stress out on Jamian for whatever reason, even though he's extremely talented, you can go ahead and kick him around in the main lobby. Carbon, is prestiging even worth it? Okay, if I answer that question, it's gonna be I'd be literally telling you an answer out of thin air. Like, I'd be making it up because no one is prestige yet. So since no one is prestige yet, I don't think so, at least. Let me see. There's literally no way that anybody could be prestige yet. Yeah, nobody's prestige yet. So there's no way of really telling you, right? Like, in theory, yes, it's definitely 1,000% worth it. I mean, it would be crazy for you not to do it because it's just crazy. I did. Stop the cap. You did not prestige. There's a badge in the front page that says 0. But yeah, so in theory, yes, it should be 100% worth it. You can either do it yourself or you can wait till one of these small brain YouTubers, speaking about myself, do it and show you the consequences. Will we lose our coins after you prestige? No, you will not. Oddly enough, it doesn't list like the consequences. Hey, Lucas, shouldn't there be like a place where it tells you what you lose and what you keep? Or does that actually happen? That might happen when you hit prestige. That might potentially happen when you actually hit the prestige button. Cool, 200,000. 200,000 gems, bro. How do you get diamonds? You have to get to the first prestige, guys. You have to get to the first prestige to start getting diamonds. Carbon, the devs added Jamian in just for us to play soccer when the sports update comes out. Okay, so I said that, but I also forgot the fact. Hold on. I know I just said that you have to be prestige, but I forgot the fact that I don't have goals. I only have one goal. But you also get gems from leveling up and from completing goals. But I don't have any. So that's the reason why I haven't gotten any gems. And I also haven't leveled. So if you want to get gems, level up, complete goals, and prestige. That's how you get gems. Sorry. Let me correct myself. Stop the cap. He said I'm at 49,699. There's just no way, bro. Like, there's literally no way. You'd be earning 50,000 customers in 23 minutes. There's just no way. You would be literally goated in the community. How many goals have you done? I've done all of them except for the last one. And it's because I stopped AFK farming the game. Stupid decision. Now I regret it because I would be level 999. Yeah, he did tweet that out. The A games. Technically, when you prestige, you lose your level, you lose all your staff, you lose obviously your staff level, and you lose all your floors. But everything else you keep. You keep all your furniture, you keep all your money, you keep everything. How are you not lagging? I mean, I'm playing on a really expensive computer, so I would hope that I'm not lagging on Roblox. What does a 10 bill whale do? It does nothing. It's a cosmetic item, but it holds its value. So, okay, I understand that the whale kind of seems like a pointless thing, but the way that I need you guys to understand it is like this, right? A player that abused the bugs and got crazy amounts of money. There's your friend Billy Bob has 1 trillion cash, but your friend Billy Bob does not have any gems. Your friend Billy Bob can go buy a 10 bill whale, sell it for 500,000 gems, and now he can afford whatever he wants to buy. That's the reason why the whale is there. It is now an item that is worth 10 bill. Shout out to Billy Bob. Yes, when you restart, when you prestige, your goals do reset. Hey, look, it's Bubbles. Do you lose restaurants' textures? I'm assuming that you mean your themes. And no, I don't believe that you lose your themes. In theory, is this only worth it in the long run for endgame players to prestige over and over since people have so much money? In theory, this is better for everybody. And it allows, again, this is in theory, it allows for players that weren't playing when Royal was around and when Corrupted was around, that you were able to buy just an abundance of them. It allows you guys to have the opportunity to get to the level that we are at now. So it allows you guys to be able to have billions. It allows you guys to be able to have hundreds of millions of cash. You know, it allows that to happen. Rather than before, you would pretty much have to AFK farm the game for 7 months to be able to get anywhere close to where we are. No, there is no huge. You guys, if you're in the update because you heard a YouTuber tell you that there was an exquisite cat coming, sorry, but you were lied to. You discovered clickbait YouTubers. It's just the way that they are. You want some 100% accurate news in the game? Okay, pause. 99.99% accurate news in the game? Subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We don't clickbait around here. Do you keep your levels when you prestige? No, you do not. LCLC clickbaited? I don't know. I don't personally watch him. He's my boy. I love LCLC. He's the homie. Known him for years. But I have no idea if he did or if he didn't say about that. But I will tell you this. There is no huge cat. There has been no leaks for huge cat. And I don't know where people got that. Like, I know where people got that from. It was uploaded on the back end. But that didn't mean at all in the slightest bit that it was going to be in My Restaurant. There's been no leaks whatsoever leading to the fact that there is going to be a huge release for this update. Yo, Alticon, I appreciate that. Does the prestige system stop somewhere, or can I prestige for years? In theory, you can prestige for years when prestiges get released. But based off of the recipes here, there's only 1 prestige in the game right now. That's going based off of the recipes. But I was told by one of the developers that there will be more prestiges coming in future updates. 100%, there will be more prestiges. Gems are the new trading currency. Droid, yes. Gems are used for trading. I'm trying to get my hands. I might have to buy some. Here, look. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so now I have wait, did I just buy 30,000 gems? Is that what I bought? Oh, wow, that's a lot. 30,000 gems. I now have 30,000 gems. So what I can do is I can go in, trade LOL, right? LOL, accept my trade. RIP Bowbooks. It's whatever. It's for science. I'm doing it for science. LOL, you're letting me down. I'm going to half. All right, so half and me are now trading. I go down here and I type in 1,000. I can give half 1,000 free gems. So now he's got free gems that he can go ahead and potentially use to buy whatever he wants. That's what gems are for. It is just another trading currency. Why would people want to get gems for trading? Well, for us endgame players, we need a lot of gems for our layouts. Just the golden stove costs 200,000 gems. If we have to buy 5 of these, that's a lot of gems. And then golden dishwashers are 160,000 gems. Plus, on top of that, we want to rack up as many millions of gems as we can for future prestige updates, so we're able to buy better stuff. That's the reason why a lot of endgame players are going to be trading off a crazy amount of royal and a crazy amount of corrupted stuff as soon as they prestige, so that way they can get their hands on more gems. So for those of you that are new players, I highly suggest that if you're trying to make some, trying to get your hands on some royals and stuff like that, save up your gems. I don't know exactly what the prices of these things are going to be. But obviously the update's only been out for about like 30 minutes. So we don't really know prices yet, but now is the perfect time. We should probably go to Trading Plaza. You guys want to go to the Trading Plaza and see what we can buy with 29,000 gems? Yo, Sean, thank you so much for the 199. How do you rate the update? Hi from Disney World. Yo, that's awesome. From Disney World. That's crazy. I can't give a rating on it because I haven't prestiged yet. So we really don't know what the full update looks like, how it's going to perform and stuff like that. But for right now, the concept of it, I think it's a W update. Matter of fact, I told you guys last week that I would do this week. So we're going to do it right now. We're going to put up a poll. I said I wasn't going to do it last week, but I'm going to do it this week. We're going to do, what do you think of the update? W, L. Let's see. Go ahead and place your votes in the poll. W update or L update? I personally think it's a W update. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and try to take everybody's side and stuff like that and say that it's an L update. I think it's a W update. Again, I haven't seen the entire prestige system. No one has, for that matter. So we can't really give our opinion on it. But the concept of it seems like it's gonna be really fun. I don't think that it's an L update for new players. I don't think so. I don't know why, but I just don't agree with that whatsoever. I do not agree with that at all. Because as a new player, you're going to hit 50,000 served customers extremely fast. Like, that's what I don't think a lot of people are understanding. For us endgame players, this is actually probably more of an L update than it is a W update. Because if you think about it, a lot of us have been playing this game for 2+ years. So you guys that are just starting out the game that have less than 50,000 served customers, you're going to hit 50,000 served customers and you're already off the bat going to get yourself a customer spawn rate increase of 1.05. And on top of that, you're also going to be getting all of these recipes that are going to be giving you way more money than we've ever seen as endgame players. We've never seen this kind of money off of plate. Base value, obviously. So I'd say that this is more of a W update for new players than it is for endgame players. The gems are for trading. It's a trading currency. Carbon, how do you have so much wells? These are haunted wells. They were from the Halloween update. Wait, do I have to rebuild everything when I prestige? Yes, you do. You lose all 10 floors. You don't lose your furniture, but you lose all your floors. You'll start at floor number 1 again. That's another thing, right? Another thing to keep in mind, for those of you that are rushing out, maybe you guys have only like 20 bill, 30 bill, 50 bill. If you're rushing out and buying a whale, make sure that you guys are not doing that because every single floor after you prestige is more than likely going to be worth more money than they were when you did the game the first time. Floors become more expensive. 100%. No, your money does not reset when you prestige. No. Safi, I don't know when I'm doing my unfriending spree. I don't know. I've been really busy. I haven't had time to. You don't lose all your money. There's no way. I'm going to ask the dev. Do you lose your money when prestiging? I'll get you guys a confirmed answer on the money loss. Nobody has prestige yet. Not a single person. Will you try to get the level 999 trophy? No, I'm not going to get it. And the only reason that I'm not going to get it is because I refuse to sit here and level up to level 999 before I prestige. If there is only one prestige this update, I am not going to be doing that. It's not happening. How to get gems? You get gems from completing these goals down here. If you have any that are, I have all of these done, so I'm not really getting gems from it. But you get gems from completing goals, from leveling up, as well as from prestiging. You get gems. The whale does nothing. It's a cosmetic item. It's basically a tradable item. Can you ask Dev, what does the whale do? It does nothing. Okay, Lucas just told me no, you do not lose your money when prestiging. There you go. You do not lose your money when prestiging. There's your answer. Again, take any and every information that anybody is telling you about prestige. Don't listen to it unless a developer is saying it, because nobody has prestige yet. Not a single person has prestige. Hey, yo, look at Lucas out here sending out the tweet for the updates. Big guy Lucas over here. Lucas, more like Wookus. There's another developer. There's another developer working on models for My Restaurant. Interesting. Very interesting. You know what I am confused about, and I am gonna ask a question about this right now. Yes, Wukas is indeed. We're gonna call Lucas from now on Wukas. Message the dev again, bro. Bro, I just have a lot of questions today. I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry. Just have a lot of questions, bro. Okay, cool. I just wanted to ask you that, Lucas, before I even mentioned it, so I just won't mention it. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm actually gaining customers really slow. I'm gonna be honest with you. 4K in 40 minutes is ridiculous, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll figure it out later. We're definitely not gonna hit 50,000, but I do want to get any questions that you guys have for the devs. Now is the time. Let me know in the chat. If I have the answer, I'll give it to you right off the top of my head. If not, I will go and ask Lucas. He is available as of right now. I don't know how long that's going to be. So I can send a message and get you an answer. I also need to ask Lucas if he ever types in the chat because I need to mod him in my chat. I know David is modded, but I don't know if Lucas is. Carbon, does higher graphic quality make customers come faster to My Restaurant? No. If anything, higher graphics quality makes it slower because then your computer will be running. My suggestion is disable animations, disable render customers, let it do its thing. If you can afford to get into a private server, get into a private server. Buy the whale for views. Be the first. Nah, bro. I don't care about views that much. I care about prestiging more. Should I stop buying floors if I will prestige? If you're planning on prestiging, I guess I don't really know the answer to that right now, if I'm gonna be honest. Will Haunted Wells ever come back to the shop as cash? I have no idea. I have no idea, and that's not really a question that I can ask Lucas. The questions that I can ask him are questions that pertain to the update today. Not things that are coming in the future or anything like that. They can't answer that, and they can't promise anything right now. So I'm not gonna answer those type of. I'm not gonna ask those kind of questions. Although I will say this, I don't know when, but I know that me and Lucas at least are going to be having an interview at some point. Maybe sometime in the future, maybe sometime soon. I don't know, but when I have that interview with him, I will ask you guys to share a bunch of questions and he will answer your questions in the video, just like we did with David back in 2020. How to get Exquisite Cat. You first go back to the video that told you about the Exquisite Cat, right? And then go into their comment section. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's probably against TOS. Don't do that. There is no Exquisite Cat. I just thought about everything I was about to say. Don't do that. Do not do that. The whale does absolutely nothing, Gabriel. It does nothing. It is a tradable item. Just that's what it is. An item that holds value. Bruh, gold prestige stove costs 200k gems. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, a lot of the end game players are going to want gem. We're going to the trading plaza. We're going to trading plaza. I want to see what kind of trades are going on. I always forget that I can just open up trade and go to Plaza here. I don't know why I always do this. Oh my god. Why can't I get into Pro Plaza, man? I don't know, but I'm probably gonna have the same issue right now. What do you suggest? To prestige or to do not prestige? Um okay, well this is kind of like a no-brainer, right? Like this is kind of like a no-brainer. You guys have to prestige. Like prestiging is not really, I mean it is an option, but like you need to prestige. Like if you're choosing not to prestige, you're basically holding yourself back for no reason. And okay, Pro Plaza is very much broken right now. But yeah, you're pretty much hurting yourself by not prestiging because we don't know what's coming in the future, right? Like we know that David mentioned that you will at some point need to be a certain prestige in order to unlock specific furniture. So let's say that in the future something way better gets released than Corrupted and Royal. But you need to be prestige 3, prestige 6. Now you all of a sudden needs to prestige all the way to 6 in order to even be able to get to the new end game. So you just wasted all that time. You may as well do the prestiges. Yes, they did change the pro server requirements from level 250 to 100k customers served. Yes, that is correct. Are you going to prestige? Yeah, we're working on it right now. We're only 4.5k. I will be uploading a video more than likely when I prestige and everything like that because this is going to take quite some time. It'll probably take the rest of today. Can you get gems without spending Robux? Absolutely. Completing these goals will go ahead and reward you with gems. And also every single time that you level up, you'll also receive gems. I don't know if this is for everyone, but I just leveled up from level 638 to 39 and it gave me 1,000 gems. I don't know if you get 1,000 gems every level, but that's what I got. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna rejoin. I need to join my private server. I was just informed that a small update was pushed out and some stuff was changed. I need to go over this with you guys. Why is it doing that again? Why is it doing that? Got bad shop ID. I don't understand why it does that. That's my computer doing that. Whenever I go into my private server, my computer does this. But when I go to a public server, it doesn't do that. What? Give me a second, guys. Lucas trolling. Switch keyboard setting. It doesn't make sense why that's happening. Because when I go into a public server, that doesn't happen. Yes, it does. What in the world? Hold on. Why is it doing that? I have the same. I switch and it's done. Bro. What is happening, bro? I'm so confused. What? That actually works. Switching your settings on your keyboard fixes it. Why? Why does that work? No, switching my settings on my keyboard worked. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense though. Anyways, whatever. So there should be some new descriptions here. So bronze stove cooks, okay, sterling silver and elegant cooks the prestige recipes fast. Golden is always best. Cooks the prestige recipes the fastest at rookie prestige. Okay. So they were just made a little bit more clear. Like explaining what they do. All right. So yes, I was informed. Let me see. I'll push and recipe descriptions to make it more obvious that new recipes are harder to cook and new stoves cook them better. Okay. So the recipe descriptions were also changed. Okay. So now it has cooking difficulty. Cooking difficulty 2. Okay. Got it. Okay. All right, I got it, Lucas. Okay, not this. Okay, so let me break this down for you guys as best as I can off of what I was just told. So give me 1 second. All right, so this is what I was just told. Okay, I'm gonna break it down as best as I can. So if you guys were in my Discord server, you probably saw that there was a lot of things that were leaked over the last couple of days, right? Inside of the update leaks channel, there was like I mentioned at the start of the stream, there was a picture that was posted and stuff like that where it showed all the way up to pretty much prestige 3 kind of recipes and stuff like that. Those are not in the game right now, but use that as kind of an example as to how much they already have planned for the future, basically. So there's a lot more coming. I'm just gonna leave it there. You know what? We're not gonna talk about it anymore. Anyways, moving on. Let me take a look over here. I want to double check to see if I doubt it. Nobody's gonna get this. Not for like another probably 5-8 hours or so. I'd say about 5 hours. Maybe within the next 5 hours, somebody will definitely get it. Yo, Lucas, I'll give you 10,000 gems for your whale. Good trade, man. It's a good trade. 10,000 gems. Also, I should probably let them know about the Pro Trading Plaza. Carbon, I just realized that prestiging is better than buying the 2K Robux gem pack. It likely is, yeah. Can we go into the regular trading plaza? Yeah, we can. All right. So we can go into the regular one. Just can't go into the pro. I'll give you one single gem for the whale. All right, listen, all these trades that I'm getting, they better be for stuff. What you offering? What is you offering, huh? I want to buy some stuff. He's got nothing to offer, guys. He's got absolutely nothing to offer. So you know what I say about that? Enjoy, bud. Enjoy. Alright, I know a glitch to place more than one shrine. Do you? Well, I should probably say, if it's a glitch that is potentially helping you, just know that if you mention it here, it will probably get patched very, very fast. Just so you know. All right. Please lay out. Oh, I forgot to end the poll. So the poll, the final verdict for the poll, 23 minutes of votes coming in, 568 votes, 80% of votes say W update. I couldn't agree more. Definitely a W update, in my opinion. Those of you that said L update, I'm so sorry that you guys feel that way, but I'm sure that with time you'll learn to enjoy it. Those of you in the chat that are saying that you enjoy the videos, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. All right. Sorry, I was kind of like taking care of like so many things at the same time there, so my bad. But let's take a look at what's going on over here. Carbon, what does the whale do? It does nothing. It's a cosmetic item. It's a cosmetic item. Carbon, do you know when the golden sombrero cactus will get added to the trade value list? I'm not involved at all with the trade value list, so I have no idea. I am not involved at all with any of the trade values. $10 bill for a cosmetic. Okay, I explained this already before, but I'll explain it again. The item is there for value. Wait a minute. Is that like an actual person? That's an actual person, right? Yeah, it's an actual person. Okay, never mind. the whale is a value item, guys. That's why it's in the game. Okay? For a player that has a lot of money, it is a way for them to kind of trade, right? So 10 bill, just to give an example, let's say that this is going to be valued at 1.2 million gems. Again, I just made that up. I don't know if it's going to be worth 1.2 million gems. A player that has a lot of money can go ahead, buy this whale, and trade it to another player that potentially has the 1 million gems, but maybe doesn't have the 10 bill to buy it. They can go ahead and buy it. And, you know, now the person has 1.2 million gems. That's just an example. That's basically what it is. It's a value item. Yes, like someone said in chat, the gems are going to be very important, especially for those of us that are prestige players, because we need to buy the golden stove and we need to buy the golden dishwasher. Both of these are a lot of money. Let's assume that we need to buy 4 of these. That's 800,000 gems that we need. If we need to buy 5 of these, that's 1 million gems that we need to buy. We need to get our hands on. I don't know. I already let them know about the Pro Trading Plaza. I don't know why it's not working. I haven't. Oh, shoot. I haven't gotten an answer either. Oh, wait, I just did. All right, give me 1 second. They need me to... I'm going to go into the Pro server now and... let's see what errors we get so I can send it to the devs. Lucas asked me to give him the error of what happens when you go into the Pro Trading Plaza, and I was like, there's no errors. He's like, oh, that's great, that's so useful. All right, sorry about that. LOL Carbon, they patched it, but I still got 2. Want to see? There was one point where we had like a bunch of them when the whole entire like duping thing was going on with the shop. I may or may not had like 6 shrines. Okay. Tira GD, you're tripping. You're if you think that the old map was better, you're tripping. Super tripping. There's no way that you think that the old map looks better than this map. No shot. Buy that whale? Nah, bro. I'm good. Trust me. I'm so good. I'm not making that mistake. I mean, for nostalgia, sure, I guess. But I don't even care about the nostalgia that much, and I've been playing since release. It was better getting stuff in the market. Somehow the game has... Okay, but the market has nothing to do with the map. The market is the market and the map is the map. This map looks 30 billion times better than the old map. The market made no sense. Like, I don't understand how people still see that the market was good. No one could afford anything in it. It was like there was items in there that you could buy. Yeah, that was great. But nobody could afford them. A corrupted chair was like a bill. It just didn't make sense. It was like basically not having it. Carbon, do you want your own game? Making a game is really expensive, man. Carbon, is anything going to be added again in game in an hour or two? No. No, the update is out. This is the update. I got 999 gems when I reached level 350. It might be 999. It might be. I know that I definitely got like 1,000 or probably 999. I'm not sure. I know why they added Jamian. Why'd they add Jamian? Is it by 5 levels you then get gems? It's every single level you get gems. Probably beach stuff, Gabriel. To flex on your friends that you met a dev? I mean, I guess. Makes sense. Carbon, do you know how many prestiges there is? As of right now, we're predicting that there's only one because there's only up to prestige 1 recipes. So I'm assuming that there's only 1 prestige in the game right now, but there will be more added. I wouldn't be surprised if they add another prestige next update. What does the whale do? The whale does nothing. It's a cosmetic item. Is Carbon your real name? No, it's not. That'd be pretty crazy, though. All right. Prestige will make the prestige will make the game so interesting. I agree. I agree 100%. Yo, Sean, thank you so much for the 199. I appreciate it, man. Pirate, beach, or superhero, what is best? I mean, superhero. Out of those 3, superhero. For sure. And if you can get your hand on like egos, man, superhero all the way. Bro, can someone tell me what does the freaking whale do? We've said it like 1,000 times. It's just a cosmetic item. It doesn't do anything. Just cosmetic. This song is actually annoying. No. No. Placate. No, that's not what it means. That is not what it means, and you actually just pointed out something really interesting. But no, that is not what it means. Carbon, what's your idea? What is the future update going to be? I I can't talk about that. My idea is, though, I guess if I had to give one, I guess lots of prestiges. Really interesting game. It's gonna completely do a whole 360. I think the game is gonna do a whole 360. I think the game is gonna completely change, and I love every second of it. From what I've heard, okay. It's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. That's all I'm saying. I think it's gonna be great. I haven't heard anything. I don't know why I said that. I haven't heard anything. I just think it's gonna be great. All right. Carbon, can you show us your layout? I'm using the Ruckle V3 right now, which I'm probably going to change. So if you're trying to copy my layout, or this is actually Redacted's layout, but if you're trying to copy it, I don't know if I would personally use this one, but yeah, I don't think you should copy it. Join my Discord, discord.gg/carbonmeister, and we have a bunch of layouts in there. Look for Ruckle V2 and probably copy that one. Bro, it's that like I'm actually growing hatred for like the clickbait YouTubers now. Guys, let me make this clear right now. There is no huge pet in this update. You were lied to by people that wanted to get some views. There is no huge pet. There is no huge pet. Trust me, if there was a huge pet, big games would have talked about it like they did with the Chef Cat. The devs would have been talking about it. Leaks would have been out. There is no huge pet. I know that the exquisite cat has been going around like crazy. It's not from My Restaurant. What, a YouTuber lying? No, never. What's up, Sister Guard? What's up? What's up? Sister, don't you just love when like the repercussions of clickbait YouTubers falls on you? Don't you just love that? Where it's like, no, you're an idiot because you know how to get the huge. I trust this guy. He told me that there's a huge this update. It's like, bro, there's no huge. It would literally be front and center. I was wondering if you could do a giveaway. We do giveaways pretty much every single day on my Discord server. This giveaways on stream tend to get a little sloppy. This guy said, Carbon, I will buy your merch if you give me some stuff. Bro, I just want you to know that you just casually like tried to cross trade with me. Reporting you as we speak. Totally kidding. Not reporting you. But no, I will not be giving away stuff for my merch purchases. That's weird. I'll see you later, Fulton. Carbon, when you prestige, you lose everything. You don't lose everything, but you do lose all of your floors. You lose your levels. You lose all of your staff and your staff levels. So that's pretty much everything that you lose. But you keep your money, keep your gems, you keep all your furniture. Pretty much it. Wait, Bubbles, why are you repeating that? I'm so confused. How do you prestige? There's a prestige menu at the bottom of your screen. If you click on that, it'll show you at the bottom, you need to serve 50,000 customers to get to prestige 1. That's kind of what we're doing right now, to be honest. Like, there's not really much to do until we hit prestige. Once we hit prestige, then the content's going to get good. It's going to get real good. Because, for one, we're going to start playing around with, obviously, the silver dishwasher and the silver stove. I won't be able to afford the gold stove and the gold dishwasher. Probably not for a little bit. But I think it's going to be pretty sick. I'm excited. It's also going to make for some really interesting layout videos because now you have to kind of like organize all of your layouts to non-prestige layouts and prestige layouts. Ooh, that's going to be weird. Bro, we're going to have videos now of like prestige 1 layout, prestige 2 layouts, prestige 3 layouts. And like all the layouts have to be specifically for the prestiges, because if not, then it doesn't make any sense. Because when you're prestige, you have a higher spawn rate for special customers and for spawn customer rate over there in the door. On top of all of that, you also have these performing way faster than these. I mean, way faster than the old appliances. Dude, layouts are going to get crazy. You do not lose everything when you prestige, Shadow. Pro Trade is not broken. It is. It's not loading, and we have 100,000 served customers. I'm pretty sure that one does count for your overall served customers. I'm pretty sure that one does. Either way, it doesn't matter. Lucas is looking into it. He already told me that he's looking into the entire Pro Trading Plaza stuff. So we'll get an answer on that. Hey, I'm new. Is the huge chef cat still obtainable? No, it is not. That ended a long time ago, man. Carbon, what's your idea on the update? Will you make a new layout? Okay, I don't personally make layouts, but maybe I will. I know that there will 100% be new layouts. Yes, there will be. Lucy, I don't think that you lose your restaurant theme. We haven't heard anything about that, and I'm gonna be honest. Most of these themes are like, I don't see them ever going away. So I don't think that you will lose your themes when you prestige. See you later, Blue. Thank you for hanging out. Wait, what? Carbon, I have 9 floors. Should I grind for the sanctuary or the 10th floor? The sanctuary? Huh? What is the sanctuary? What is the sanctuary? Ronald, we don't really have one right now. Thank you. What now? How many customers have you served? I think like 5K. Not a lot. 7K, sorry. Oh, you're talking about the shrine. The shrine. Don't buy the shrine. Buy the 10th floor. Shrine is such a waste of money. Don't do that. Don't buy the shrine unless you just have an insane amount of money that you don't really even know what to do with it. What layout are you going to use? I'm probably going to switch to one of the customer ones, but I won't be doing that till later on because in a couple minutes, actually kind of do now. I have to leave to go take my girlfriend to the airport. So unfortunately, I will not. Well, realistically, I'll be back from the airport and I'll still be grinding to the 50K customers, more than likely. So it's not really a big deal. But I am going to go ahead and kind of end off the stream now. I know this is really early compared to what I usually do. Just like I said, I have to go take my girlfriend to the airport right now. She has to catch a flight back to Miami. So I didn't realize what time it was and how fast time was going. But I'm going to be AFK farming 1,000% at some point today. Be expecting a prestige video. I'm going to go over everything. We're also going to take a look at how much we make. We're going to get a general idea on what type of stuff is going to happen once we do prestige. All of the crazy stuff we're going to be going over in a video. Somebody said leave the PC. It would be kind of crazy to just imagine I left this like this and I just streamed myself like getting customers while I was AFK. That'd be kind of crazy. But I don't have a long enough playlist to play music for that long. Now, the PC won't blow up. It'll be fine. But I just don't know how many people will care about that. Like, what would be the point? Right? Because then if it hits 50K while I'm not here, then it's pointless. You guys are just going to be staring at my prestige screen. I don't know. I kind of want to do it, to be honest. Do a dang poll. You won't hit 50K. The customer rate is too slow. It should technically take. I mean, yeah, the customer rate is really slow right now. Easy free boost. No, I picked up a plate. How? How are these activated? I guess I did these later on yesterday. Yeah, I did these later on. Kind of creepy that 200 people stare at you, but you're not there, just your screen. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Arbor, what's your thoughts on the stove and dishwasher? Please say my name in the chat. Well, Element, I don't know exactly yet because we don't have it. But in theory, it should be pretty sick. You do not lose everything when you prestige. No. You only lose your levels, your staff, and your floors. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. I will have a video out when I'm prestiging later on today, more than likely. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm so sorry that I have to end the stream early. Again, I just really, really need to go and take my girlfriend to the airport. And I live an hour away from the airport, so it's going to be a little bit of a drive. Thank you guys seriously so much. I appreciate every single one of you that show up to all of my streams. It means the absolute world to me. I'm so glad that all of you said W update, same way that I feel about it. I know that the game is going to get crazier moving forward. Remember, join the Discord, discord.gg/carbonmeister. We post leaks all week long as they get uploaded in that server. We have staff members, well, as far as like the developers are in that server, and they occasionally talk in there, answer your questions. They just, any bugs, they're constantly looking in there. Make sure to join. Go to the My Restaurant chat. Meet some people. Have a good time. But yeah, I think I'm going to end off right here. I will see you guys in the next stream, which will more than likely be tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.